Hi, welcome to Home Stuff Review. Today we're going to look at a couple of lights that work with the Ryobi 18 volt system. Here I have a couple of their 18 volt lights. They are at different price points and they have different purpose. Let me go through some of the features of each of them and I'll tell you how I use them. Please remember to like and subscribe. Ryobi has a few other 18 volt lights besides these two I'm showing. Let me know in the comments down below if you use any of the other lights or if you use one of these two and what you think of them. Here is the P721 work light. It sells for $79. I got mine for $99. It came actually free with a 3 amp hour battery pack that was sold for $99 and this came free. This one here is directional. It has 2 power levels. It has on high power 2400 lumens and at low power 400 lumens. This is one of their hybrid tools, and what that means is that you can insert a battery pack or you can also insert an AC extension cord right into it. So you can use it you can power it either way. The head on this rotates 360 degrees, so you can stand it up or hang it and shine it in any direction you want. It has a handle on it. On the bottom is a hole for a tripod mount. Now, when I originally bought this, I thought this would be, when they said tripod mount, I thought of 1/4-20 threaded. So you'll need to have a tripod that has a bolt that this can go through with a nut to clamp it down. This also has a few different ways that you can hang it. It has a 2x cutout here, so you could hang it from a rafter, from a joist, and it'll go on any 2x lumber. On the bottom it also has a hook, and that hook you could attach to a piece of string, and there's also a couple mounts here that you could attach to a wire or a piece of string as well. Let me cover some common questions on this light. One is, will it charge the battery while it's plugged in? And the answer to that is no. If you look inside here, that's where you plug it in, and so the battery has to be removed before you can even plug it into an extension cord. Another common question is what kind of tripod that I can use. Like I said, this is not a 1/4-20 thread on here. It's just a non-threaded hole. So you're going to need to find a tripod that has a bolt that you can put it on. I looked around. I'm going to put one in the description. I don't personally have it, but one that looks like it would work. Another common question is how long will this operate on a battery? Well, on a 3 amp hour battery pack, on high, it'll last about 3 hours. And if you have it on the low setting, it'll last about 24 hours. Now let me go through some of the features on the P781 area light. It has a handle on top. It has a power switch on the front here that does have a high and a low setting. The high is about 400 lumens. On the top, it does have a hook that folds up and rotates, so you can hang it. It is 330 lumens. One more feature on the side here is a USB port. That USB port can handle 1 amp devices, and it recommends that you do not charge anything that draws more than 1 amp. So that's not too much these days. A lot of them draw more than 1 amp, so just want to be careful what you plug into there. So how long does the battery last on this one? Well, if you use a 4 amp hour battery, you should get about 48 hours on low setting. Now this particular light, as compared to the work light, is not a hybrid model, so this only works on just battery alone. Now let me talk about the purpose for these two lights, and I think they serve a very different purpose, and that's why I have both of them. So the work light, I love this thing. It is pretty expensive, but it serves all the purposes that a work light normally would. So it's great if you need some extra light if you're painting a room. I use it a lot. I'm always replacing switches. when I need to put in my smart switches. I got to turn the power off. I try and do it during the day when there's natural daylight, but a lot of times I might be doing it during the winter, and so I don't have any natural light, or I need just a little bit extra. And this is awesome because work light like I've had in the past, I always had to find an extension cord that would go to a room where I didn't have the power turned off. This one I can just take in there and use with a battery pack. It's great. Plus, because it's hybrid, I can use it with an extension cord just like I would any other work light, and it'll last, you know, forever. So it really is a great multi-purpose work light. For that reason, I really like this. It is a little bit expensive, but it has a lot of utility to it. Now, contrast that to the area light. This is not very bright. 330 lumens is not a lot. So I picked up this one because I did lose power just a few months ago. And normally when I lose power, I lose it for just a few minutes, and I usually just kind of wait it out. Well, I lost power for several hours, and it was at nighttime. And so I had to go and find some candles and light those. I didn't really have a good area light. I had a flashlight, but that doesn't work all that great. So this one here is pretty cheap. I don't know if I mentioned the price on this, but this one is $35. I got mine for $29. I don't know if they raised the price, but when I checked it lately, the normal price is $35. So it's pretty inexpensive compared to the work light. And this one here is just perfect for if you lose power. I think this one here would be great if you're camping as well. Maybe the work light too, if you put it on the low setting, would be good for camping as well. So you could take them both if you had both. So again, let me know in the comments if you use either one of these lights, what you like about them, what you don't like about them. And there's a bunch of other ones, different kinds of flashlights, work lights, utility lights. Let me know if any of those are good and if you use them. So here is the area light on its high setting. Here is the area light on the low setting. Here is the work light on the high setting. Here is the work light on the low setting. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps us out. If you want to know when new videos come out, be sure to click the button with the bell icon for notifications. Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.